Well, I got my bordering done and in place. Cleaned the filter up, that's why it's a little murky. I wasn't planning on putting a board across here, but I decided to give the bordering extra strength for moving it around, and it would also lay support for whatever rock I decide to put in here. It will be able to lay on that and be able to stick out farther over the pond before it has a good waterfall there. I might even be able to use that rock over there now. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, the waterfall area is getting close to being done. That's the last bit to do. I get this film on the water once in a while, so I figure once in a while you change the water when you see that. And if you look right there, that might be a root starting there. You can't plant them until like the roots are like hanging like way, like the size of the seed itself, kind of thing. And basically, I clean them up with that tap there. Like underneath here, I got things removed with chlorine, so I rinse them off with that. It's also what I use for my fish water. Yeah, I'll change the water in here, put the seeds back for another 3-4 days, and see what they look like then. As you can see, the rock I got, it's not big enough. Come to the beach in the search of the one true rock for that waterfall. Let the search begin. Back from the beach. Found my heavy rock. And I'm gonna wash her off and let her dry, and she should fit over there nicely, and I'll be able to finish up my waterfall. Finished a little bit of chisel job on the rock here. Basically, I chiseled in on an angle like that, so when the water comes this way, it'll be more apt to fall straight down instead of cling along the edge of the rock then fall down. I'm gonna probably use a bead of spray foam along the edge here to help guide the water all the way down to the center of the rock, all the way down. I'll have like a bead on both sides. I'll hide it with other rocks as well as moss, probably. Yeah, it will look nice. There we go, rocks in place. I might need to adjust it a little bit, but we're getting along somewhere now. And I got the spray foam in place. It'll take quite a bit of doing to hide that spray foam on top of the rock, but I'll manage it. It will guide the water to the end of the rock a lot better. Instead of falling off the edges, it will have a much narrow broad to get to. And I also fixed up more spots to keep the water from flowing under the rocks on top instead. I'll cover that all over with some rocks. You won't even see most of it. That there is going to be the hardest to hide. I might use moss to hide that there. We'll have to wait and see what I decide to do. But as you can see, I got the rock level there. Yep. Anyway, I gotta let this stuff dry overnight, and I'll work on it in the morning. It's not done expanding yet. I might have put too much in areas. I'll be able to snip it off with a knife if I need to make it smaller. Well, I got the waterfall fixed up and running. But I gotta shut it off for a while, let this area here dry. I put more spray foam in there because it's going on the other side. I don't want that. But as you can see, it's running pretty good. I decided not to use this water runoff from the lawn to water change my pond because if it rains too heavily, it will over water change the pond and hurt the ecosystem. Oh, there's my mom enjoying the pond. You like the pond, don't you, Ma? Yeah. Anyway, plus Dad washes his trailer here and all that, puts soap in the lawn and all that. I never thought of that at the time. So that's a bad idea.